be on a show for 7 years, I mean, you're blessed, first of all, to do anything for 7 years, to have that sort of relationship with a group of people that are as great as this group of people. It's so fortunate to be on a show like Stargate that's really kept its level of commitment to turning out a good product but also to having fun and laughing in the work environment every day. It's just phenomenal, and as we go through the 7th year, I mean, we laugh even harder and have even more fun than we ever have. So it's been a very unique experience.
Do not hold back, you will only anger me further.
Well, the relationships that we have between the cast, it's, basically we're one great big dysfunctional family. And we've all kind of learned each other's isms and quirks, and have found that, rather than, try to make each other feel better and coddle each other, that it's much better just to laugh at each other.
I was gonna say, if someone tell Rick he's not really dead, he can move. He's a method guy.
That's pretty much how we make it through each day, with Rick and his level of irreverence. Rick and I actually didn't even really speak to each other for 2 years. We're both very alpha male, and then when Rick's child was born, I can remember being in the circus, and we were talking about it, and I related to him my own experiences with the birth of my children, and by the end of it, we're both like crying like babies. And that was really the genesis of our true friendship. It took it out of the workplace, and we actually became like friends. And Michael Shanks and I, we've had this bond from the very beginning. The cat is like the most passionate. He's passionate. That means he's passionate, but for cash. That makes you cashing it. No, this dude can see the good side of anything, can see the positive side of anything, as long as it really doesn't involve him, because he needs to be angry about something. So, we got into some really entertaining shouting matches early on. We've, through the years, have come to know each other extremely well, and just one of my best friends, really. Amanda Tapping is like everybody's sister, She's just a joy to be around every day, She's always making sure that everyone's okay or doing well, everything's, fine at home, and, she just takes it upon herself to make sure, that everything's smooth every day, and that's invaluable. Don Davis is nuts, he's crazy, but he's also one of the most kind-hearted, gentle souls that I've ever met. But it's everybody on the cast. I mean, we are truly just a big happy family. I have this sickness, this terminal sickness called golf, and a lot of the crew plays, a lot of our producers play, and that's if there's been a big tournament on the weekend, like all filming will stop till we talk about all the good shots and all the bad shots and who did what and da-da-da, and then talk about each other's rounds and how everybody played on the weekend. And it really, it's fun, because there's a lot of good-natured ribbing that goes on, and everybody's true sense of competitiveness, but also you can really see how much everybody really enjoys each other. You take a Saturday or Sunday, and usually it's early in the morning, so we can get back to our families and stuff, but we take that time and we go play golf together, and it's really hoot. And but what I really like is taking money away from the big guys. Brad, I'm better than Brad. And Coop, I'm better than Coop. Greenberg, I'm better than money. Better.
Get in the hole, baby.
That's, I hate to say it, maybe this might cost me my job, I don't know.
I am killing this course.
There was, none of that, come-upmanship, So I just had to, kind of just smooth everything out, because that's how I am, I had to make it look like I shanked the ball a lot. I had to make it look like I hit the ball wide left and right. I just had to make it look like that. But little do they know, I was doing that for their benefit. I suffer the slings and arrows for them, because that's just what kind of cat I am.
I'm off track again.
I've actually written for a very long time. And even in the early days, I had talked about writing an episode, but it's tough for writers and producers to take you seriously as a writer when you show up for work late every day for 3 years. So, I think the first step was that I had to show them that I was serious about it, and which meant kind of cleaning up my entire act, and showing them that I was serious about being here and being around. Brad Wright gave me my first opportunity to actually write the story for The Warrior. So I pitched the story and then wrote the story, and then the teleplay was given to Peter DeLuise.
One of our two most prolific directors.
And initially, Pete and I were going to collaborate on the teleplay, and then Pete realized that he'd have to split the teleplay money with me. So Pete just didn't return my calls until he was done. So I'm still, got a little thing with DeLuise over that. But you got me. You made all the money. That's all right. My name was still on the cover. Story by. But then, so the following year, I had actually been working with Brad on a pitch, and we were just having a few problems, kind of tying all the elements of the story together to turn into the teleplay. And I thought of a completely different story on the way upstairs to his office. I knew that he would spoon feed me the script. So after we had gone through the outline phase, I asked him if I could just write the script from there. And the reason I did that was because I wanted somewhat of a true assessment of my writing abilities. And Brad said fine. So I emailed the script to Brad, and I emailed the script to Martin Wood, who was going to be directing it. But anyway, and that story was The Changeling.
Okay, brother, get ready to get your feet wet.
The genesis of it was, what if Teal'c was a normal guy? And how would that play out? And that was the seed of the story. I was just so proud to be part of that process.
Everybody out of there!
T, get your ass out of there! That's an order!
Save yourself. I'm getting you out, old man.
Teal'c! Get a medical team down here now!
Yes, ma'am.
Then I was allowed to write another episode, season 7, and got to work with Robert Cooper, who I also enjoy immensely. And that was for Birthright. Birthright was the original story that I had been working with Brad on, and then we were able to get Jolene Blaylock to play the lead, and it really just turned out fantastically.
Do not make this mistake. Moloch will not allow this to continue.
You give me no choice.
How many warriors have to die?
Our sisters in your care will be returned safely, where the two of you will be sacrificed.
Risha Malak!
Maybe I could put pen to paper for, maybe an episode or two, if there's a spinoff. That would be a great boon to my writing career. Thanks for watching Beyond the Gate with Christopher Judge. just about to wrap up year 7, so we're going full speed ahead on year 8, and we'll see you then. Well, we won't really see you, but you'll see us, and I'm gonna act. Hey Bobby. Janice, what's up, girl? How you doing? What's up, Lizzie? What's up, baby? How you doing? We'll see you season 8.